That's right. Let's see. Yeah. It is what it is, though. It's like, it's just life. We speak through somebody in my family in order for me to see him because me and her don't get along. I was told to pull up to see my son. I pull up to see my son and I get kicked out. Like, imagine somebody texting you like, hey, your son's sick, come see him. I was really supposed to pick him up, but I'm like, nah, you know what? I ain't gonna pick him up. I don't want to bring him outside because he's sick. I don't want to take him out of the crib. You feel me? So I'm like, I ain't gonna take him out of the crib. I'm gonna just pull up and then I'm gonna just kick it with him downstairs. And then you can stay upstairs or whatever. And then let me just bond with him for at least an hour, 2 hours, maybe just, just kick it with him, feed him something, just regular little dad shit, make him feel a little better, lay down, watch a movie or something. And I was told to get out. I just didn't understand it. And I just got frustrated.
You black bitches should be fucking lucky that a man wants to be in his son's life, you ungrateful whores.
Rych Babes, this is not a celebrity channel, but because it's been all over my For You page, I guess let's get right into it because I feel like we can definitely learn something from this. It's giving, I don't want to be with you, but I don't want you to move on either. All right, this is what I got from all of this drama, and it kind of gave me a headache because I normally don't go through all this stuff, but DDG is claiming that Halle is keeping him from their son Halo, while also admitting that he's upset that he can't just walk into her house whenever he wants to. But here's where it gets very interesting. This man is out here living his best life in clubs, hanging out, doing whatever he wanted. But now that Halle is setting boundaries and refusing to let him have access to her life on his terms, he's now playing victim. It's the classic case of a man who didn't marry you but didn't really want to fully commit and now wants to act all heartbroken because he has lost control. Rych Babes, if you ever dealt with a man like this, you already know the playbook. So today, we're not just talking about DDG and Halle. We're going to be just talking about why men act like this, why boundaries are necessary, and why you need to stand firm when you decide to move on. So grab your tea because this is about more than just celebrity drama. It's a lesson that we all can learn from. So we're going to be listening to the opinions of what other people have been saying, and I'll be back at the end of this video. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you at the end.
And I ain't been able to see him when I want to see him. I'm just treated like
the secondary custodial parent that you are. Here's the thing. If you wanted to see your son when you wanted to see him, you should have married his mother. When you make the choice as a man to not provide your child a two-parent household, you can't expect two-parent household privileges. It is not your right to walk in and out of your baby mother's home unannounced just because your child is in there. That's why people go to court. Oh, wait, this is what he thinks about court.
Don't want to go to court. That's my whole thing. Like, going to court makes everything even more messy than what it is.
No, you don't want to go to court because court will resolve the issue of not seeing your son, but that's not the issue here. You reveal what the issue is in your diss track.
I'm just having fun. I don't love these thoughts. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not.
Right. She wants to move on and you don't want her to. You don't want structure and visitations. You want control. She can't move on, but you want to enjoy other women or thoughts, as you say, because you know where home is. And DDG is mad because Halle knows her worth. And he's strategically using their son and the internet to make it appear like she is the villain here.
See, if DDG was smart, he would have understood this a long time ago. Once you decided you was no longer going to be with Halle as a relationship, you gave up your rights as the primary father. Most of us active fathers go through this. We want to be the family man. We want to be, once you have the child, you automatically think family. But once that child comes and you realize nothing's changing and I literally can be a dad without having to be with the mother, you got to understand how that would hit the mother. Two things can be true. She could be a great mother and still be bitter. I'm pretty sure she's pissed off right now. Because the life that they was accustomed to before the child got here is not the same DDG that she's seeing right now. This is YouTuber DDG. This is content creator DDG. He's outside right now. and you want her to give the son to him whenever he wants, it's never gonna happen, gang. She accepted you as the primary dad under the conditions that you was her man. Now you're everybody's fucking man. All bets are off.
Whoever had the theory that Halle and DDG broke up because Halle wanted to be more private with Halo, well, I think you guys might be on the right track. It was a complete shock when Halle decided to show her baby because we know how private she was about her pregnancy. And after they posted Halo's face, DDG was all over Snapchat with this baby. And I just have a feeling that's not what Halle wanted. Because ever since they've split, DDG has been on multiple podcasts talking about their breakup and what he wants out of his life next, while Halle has just been completely silent and just seemingly posting like nothing happened. She's also immediately went back to hiding Halo's face, as you can see here in this photo, and also this photo here, which is completely different from their family photo op and even this photo with him here. Part of me feels like DDG is going on these podcasts to get a reaction out of Halle, but Halle went to the University of Beyonce's PR where she knows to just not say anything and let people think whatever they want to. Do you guys agree with this theory, or do you think we'll never know? Let me know in the comments.
Am I the only one who thinks it's super weird that DDG has not stopped talking about breaking up with Halle for the past 4 business days? What is happening? From the Victoria Monet style breakup announcement, specifically only signed by him, no input from Halle, him running to the internet to let us know that things have ended, to the podcast interviews letting us know that, hey, if you come for me, you're also coming for Halle. Halle doesn't like the way you guys talk about me because we're family. To going back and forth with Joe Budden and basically dissing him for being relevant for 22 years. What is going on? You are spiraling. Sir, EDF, sit your ass down and shut up. We do not care about this. And neither does Halle. Halle is somewhere reading the next script for her next movie. She's writing the lyrics for her next song, album. She does not care. And neither do we. Why do you keep talking to us about the fact that you had this breakup? It's giving, you're my BM, I won. It's giving that type of energy. It's really, really weird. And now I'm starting to think that everybody was right when they said that she was way too good for you and she had no business being with you. Because look at you. You are spiraling. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because clearly she has.
Y'all made DDG feel like he has to have his baby to create content. Because to me, it seemed like Halle is only keeping her baby because she doesn't want him to be the next couple of memes. Because let's really be honest. When he had that baby, he was 10 memes. 10 memes. Because he couldn't just spend time with his son without the camera. And that's what people need to understand. Yes, he's a streamer. We get that. That's how you make your money. But you don't have to post your baby every 5 seconds, every time you have him. And then I hope he's really not trying to make a diss about it or a song about it. He needs to stop coming on the internet. Yes, I get it. I know y'all probably gonna say Halle has came to the internet about him. You get what I'm saying? But I still feel like Halle wasn't in the wrong for that because she's expressed that she does not want her baby just plastered all over the internet. Y'all have to think about it. Her mentor is Beyonce. They really put that in your mind. Her mentor is Beyonce. You think Beyonce is telling her to post her kids? You get what I'm saying? And then the internet, it's evil. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't see Blue Ivy until her features developed. You get what I'm saying? The baby just started walking. Oh.
Now ABC, DDG, LMNOP, DVD, whatever his name is, tweeting about he want to move to Lagos because he tired of America. Ho, was you having an episode? You was just on here crashing out about how you only get to see your baby every few months. And you want to move to Africa? Another continent? So what you going to do then? See the baby every few years? Why is you talking to us? Please. I think Halle really need to take that man to family court and file that petition. Because it's given he finna try to take your baby and get out of here. Okay? That man needs to be watched. They need to put something in place where he is not allowed to leave the country or the state with that baby. She need to be dead serious right now. And you doing all of this because you want her attention. And it's obvious. You don't care nothing about that baby. This is all because you want the Little Mermaid to pay you some attention.
Man, I feel DDG, bro, but stop talking down on your baby mama, bro. You had a baby with her. You chose to do that, gang. So whatever she chooses to do after that, I ain't gonna lie, you just gotta live with. But to come on the net and try to, like, tear up her golden image, whether it's true or not, you knew, like, playing like, oh, she won't let me have my son, would make us look at her like this. So if you saying what's true, that is fucked up on her part. But for you to bring it to us, like, you don't have to do that. Just quietly go to court. Go get primary parental rights, whatever the fuck, because I ain't got no kids, I don't know. But to come to us, we not going to help you, bruh. All we going to do is be in your business and be like, oh, yeah, DDG's right, Haley's a bad guy. Like, bro, if that's all you want, bro, like, they going to do that shit in the comments, but I'm probably not doing that shit. And at the same time, like, I don't know, man. I used to fuck with DDG, but, you know, over the past couple of years, he got up and down situations, so it's just like I don't really know if Haley's in the right or if she's in the wrong because of his lack of credibility. But it's just like, this is one of the worst generations to have children with women that you're not going to marry.
You know what? Halle really is one of God's strongest soldiers because I do not know how she does it. Like, I do not know how she puts up with DDG. Like, I would not be able to deal with a man that puts all of our private business online and constantly posts our son when I've asked him not to and makes money off of him. And I'm pretty sure DDG was valedictorian out of high school, right? You know, top of his class. But he's not acting very smart here. No, not at all. Because what makes you think that after posting about how you can't see your son and making a song about it, that Halle would allow you to see him? Like, does he seriously think that Halle's going to listen to that song and be like, oh my God, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I mean, who could have known that he wanted to see his son this badly? I mean, what a terrible mother I've been. You know what? Let me put Halo in this car right now and drive him straight to DDG to get filmed and posted all over the internet. Like, I am so sorry, but I truly believe that DDG is not acting with his son's best interest in mind. Like, making this song and putting all of your family's private business on the internet does not benefit Halo in the slightest. As a child of divorced parents, drama is not good. Like, that is not the atmosphere and environment that you would want to raise your son in. Like, I think DDG needs to take a step back and truly evaluate how his actions are negatively impacting his son and the relationship that he has with his son's mother.
The reason why DDG has chosen to go to the internet instead of the courtroom is because he knows that if he takes Halle to court, her lawyers 100% going to put in that petition that neither one of them can post a baby. Neither one of them can post a baby, and that baby is a source of income for him. He wants to be able to have the baby on the streams. He wants the baby to be in the vlogs. And I don't think Halle really cares to post a baby. She said she waited so long to post her child because she wanted to protect her child from bullies and just opinions. And, you know, she just wanted to keep it private. And he knows if they go to court, that's one of the things she's going to ask for. And I can't believe he doesn't realize how crazy he sounds. He literally came on his stream and said the reason why he's going the internet route, or the reason why he's bringing it to the internet, is because he feels like this is his, you know, only resort before court to be able to see his child. He's basically saying, I want y'all to go bully her and shame her and guilt her into doing what I say. Basically, I want her to get such bad press that she just has to do what I say because it's only going to get worse. He's definitely showing signs of narcissism. Like, if you can't see that, you might be blind. And what it sounds like to me is he wants to be able to just call her at any point of the day and say, I want to see my child, I want to come get him. That's what it sounds like. Oh, you heard your friend is in town and you want to stream and you want the baby to be there to get extra views. That's what it sounds like. But unfortunately, you chose to be a baby daddy before a husband. You even said that you weren't even, like, a while ago when, you know, she first was pregnant or had the baby, that you weren't ready for marriage. You weren't ready for marriage, but you're ready for a child. And unfortunately, when you decide to co-parent instead of be in a marriage, you don't get access to the child whenever you want. You can't just call her. People have plans. You can't just call her on a random day and say, I'm coming to get the baby. Like, unfortunately, that ain't how it worked. You shouldn't have been a baby daddy. You shouldn't have been a baby daddy. And sorry, but, like, the way the world is set up, the mother is automatically the primary parent. You should have thought about that before you thought, you know, a baby comes before marriage. And so I hope Halle sticks to her guns. Take me to court. Or maybe she should initiate it. Let's get something on paper so that, you know, you can stop coming to the internet whenever you don't get your way. I don't know who was in town that he wanted to stream with and he wanted the baby to be there, but that's what it's getting.
DDG, boy, go sit down. Leave that girl alone. What kind of man, first of all, be doing interviews about his baby mama, okay? Y'all, young women, listen to me. Y'all got to be careful who y'all lay down with and make babies with. Because they will come back and try to make your life a living hell, okay? And I don't respect men like that. And even if you have to put distance between you and your baby father to get peace, to make peace with yourself, to raise your child, you got to do what you have to do for a moment. I'm not saying you keep that baby away from forever. But when you know that that baby daddy is playing dirty and being low down and trying to make you look bad out here, baby, you have to do what you have to do. Sometimes it's good to get the court involved sometimes. And just sitting there listening to him act like as if she's doing all this on purpose. Men go out there and do whatever they want to do. Okay, mess all over you, drag you, just make you look bad, have women laughing at you. And when you decide to take your strength back, okay, and do what's best for you and heal yourself, and you don't want to have nothing to do with that no more. Now he want to make like she's a bad parent. Oh, well, you know what? Go ahead on with that. Go ahead on with that bullshit. I know I don't hear it now. And whoever else listening to it and believing it, you got to be crazy. Ain't no way in the world. It is what it is. And like I say, do what you have to do. Do what's best for you. When you coming out of a bad relationship and you done laid down and had a baby with a man that you know trying to make you look bad in the street, babe, I'm going to protect my peace at all costs. And I don't care who don't like it. Family or no family. I don't care. It is what it is. You got to do what's best for you and that child. I don't believe him. It is what it is. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed, J-Lo. All
right, Rych Babes. Let's sum this all up, because this isn't just about DDG and Halle. This is about real life situations that many women like myself are going through or went through. A man will have every opportunity to step up, and if he doesn't, that's a choice. DDG could have fully committed. He could have married Halle. He could have shown up in a way that made her feel secure in their relationship, but he didn't. And now that she's moved on, he's regretting it. Just because a man played with you doesn't mean you have to let him play with your peace. Some men think they can come and go as they please. No. The moment a woman stops allowing that access, that's when they start to panic. When you set boundaries, people will act like you're the problem. The truth is, people who benefited from your lack of boundaries will always be mad when you finally start enforcing them, and just let them be mad. Your peace is more important than someone else's comfort. Halle isn't wrong for moving on. She isn't wrong for setting her boundaries. She isn't wrong for deciding that she is not going to let DDG have access to her life in a way that makes her feel uncomfortable. And neither are you. So what's the lesson here? If a man doesn't commit, don't wait for him to change. Move accordingly. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, enforce them harder. If a man tries to make you feel guilty for choosing you and your child or children's well-being, stand firm on that. And most importantly, stop explaining yourself. Stop justifying why you're protecting your peace, your children, and so forth. Stop entertaining people who don't deserve access to your energy. She hasn't said a word, and he's out here doing multiple interviews. Because, listen, trust me, Rych Babes, when a woman truly moves on, there is nothing a man can do to stop it. And that's what DDG is really upset about. Also, another real issue is control and not custody. DDG isn't actually upset about seeing his son. He's upset that he cannot have free access to Halle's life anymore. This is, like I said before, the classic I don't want to be with you, but I don't want you to move on situation. Instead of respecting the new dynamic, he's flipping the narrative to make it look like she's doing something wrong. But the truth here is Halle isn't keeping his son away. She's just enforcing co-parenting boundaries. She has every right to require structure and space now that they are not together. And DDG doesn't like losing control. So he's making it a public issue instead of a private conversation. And a quick takeaway from all of this is that this situation really isn't about DDG being denied access to his son. It's about him losing the free access he once had to Halle's life. Now that she's protecting her peace, he's realizing that he no longer has the upper hand, and he doesn't like it. Now, let's talk about it in the comments. Have you ever had a man try to guilt trip you after you decided to set some boundaries? Drop a know your worth in the comments, okay? Know your worth in the comments. And if you are ready to shift your mindset, protecting your peace, and stepping into your power, make sure you sign up for the waitlist for the Rich Mindset Mastery course. And also make sure that you get your $10 ebook, Becoming Her, along with the free affirmations book that comes along with it. Okay, so I'll see you at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. Until next time, stay rich, rich babes. Love you.